Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Broken Sword. I have a new microphone now, so hopefully that's going to work out nicely. And as far as the story goes, some guy just got ran over, and I can't remember his name because it was so long since I last played it, but let's get cracking.
The plastic cover had been smashed by the Pixie's car, revealing a switch.
And in true Stobart style, let's flick that switch, even though we have no idea what it does.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
One of the three main skills George has, breaking things, as well as stealing things and breaking into places.
Hey, McGuire!
What do you want to know?
Apparently nothing. Okay, let's just exit.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
I thought McGuire might have a little extra info about the car accident, the attempted murder that just happened, but obviously not, so let's head back into the bar. Now I have a general idea of what it is I need to do, but let's just try and click on everything. I can click on the beer again. Sweet.
Somehow I'd managed to drink the thick. I felt strangely.
That's just that same crap again. Let's talk to the guy.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More.
Give me another beer, dude. Give everyone another beer. Let's party, guys.
I think you've had enough, don't you?
Hey, listen. Is it supposed to taste the way it does?
Gopaline Stout is brewed from the finest chemicals in the world.
The chemicals contain potassium benzoate. That's bad.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
We'll see about that.
It's not my idea, is it?
Oh, skill number 4, impersonating someone.
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
I have a card, that's proof.
Well, no. Isn't that marvellous?
Is that sarcasm?
Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Yeah, that was quite subtle actually, but his glass washer actually conked out, so I have to fix that. Anyway, what the hell is George doing? I hope he has a plan of some sort.
When you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Now, right, as I recall, I think I actually have to steal some wire from this old guy in the corner, so I'll need to go and speak to him, the disgusting mongrel he is.
Hi there, old-timer.
Oh, that's fine, I'll just sit here patiently and wait for the animation to finish.
What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
Nice!
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner.
That stands up to scrutiny.
Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you.
Oh,
You're not a
man.
policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
I don't really know what that has to do with anything.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Indeed, it makes people impersonate electricians.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Believe it!
Then you're a fool.
Crazy fool!
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Not human, so like a goat?
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Encrusted with cataracts, though they may
Can
be.
you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast.
Like your penis?
Long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day.
I just love those Irish pussycats.
No, That was a ghost, to be sure.
I'm sure that you're an idiot.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh,
Logic, bitch! Deal with it, son!
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
that's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it?
That's right, just like I was poking around with your mom.
No, I don't know him.
Come now, it's a small town, of course you do.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
Interest.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
Time to cycle through the items again.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my face and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without me glasses.
Take a look at this ID card.
Take a look. Oh, yes. Little plastic picture.
I don't suppose it means anything to you, does it?
No.
God, he's boring.
Can you identify this tool?
No.
How about I give my tool to your mother?
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
I'm surprised he didn't say that sooner.
Hey, would you like to shake my... No, on second thought, forget it.
Because he has disgusting germ-ridden hands.
You could make use of this tissue.
I'll get him to smear that crap on his face.
Never use them.
What?
Those things are unhygienic.
What the fuck? He's... tissue unhygienic? He's just sitting there sneezing. He'll...
You could make use of this tissue.
I'll just fast forward this because he repeats himself again, and I'll just go talk to the barman.
Well,
Well, what?
are you going to fix this glass washer or not?
Oh, I don't know. They don't make this model anymore, you know.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
All he's done is look at it, and he can tell that.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
You must be a damn good electrician.
It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
Have you tried turning it off and then back on again? I didn't spend 4 years learning computer science for nothing, you know.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
That'll be $50, please. So my next stroke of genius was to steal the wire from this old guy in the corner, and I stood here for about a minute trying to get the timing correct, and then screwed it up.
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You have to time it just right. And now. Yeah.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
And he's never going to suspect I took it if I just stand there and examine it.
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
I wonder if I can taunt him.
Hello again.
Hey, guess what? I've got your wire!
What?
What? No, I'm not doing it again.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Jesus Christ, what a crazy motherfucker.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe.
What the hell?
Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Holy shit, I'm actually getting scared of this guy now. Oh, man.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right.
Rabbits.
Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Right, I'm just gonna go over here now. Actually, I wonder what he says when I show him the wire I stole.
Here, this wire belongs to you.
Oh, no. Never saw it before. No.
Alrighty then, I guess I'll just be keeping this.
I'll see you later.
See you later! And now the moment this has all been building up to, using the wire on the plug for the glass washer, because that's the safest thing to do. By the way, don't try this at home, kiddies, you will die.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire.
Smart!
I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions.
Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half-pint to that man, on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Interesting thing I'd like to just point out that I just noticed there. This is probably written by an American, because an Irishman would not say the word flashlight, he would say torch.
It was a beer-stained...
Yes, the beer-stained towel that I have to walk all the way around the bar to collect. And it's useful, trust me.
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it.
I'll just casually fusroda him out the way.
The man's arm lay across...
Oh, I need to time this correctly as well. As soon as the guy lifts his arm up, I grab it. Yay.
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
That's what I just said.
It was a rectangle of toweling, printed with the words, Nagopaline Stout builds body.
Always carry a towel!
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Show him the towel.
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can.
No,
On one
don't
condition.
ask for permission.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Thanks.
So down we go to the basement. That fiddle player never gets tired, does he? Or you give him a quarter, he'll be playing for hours.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
And this is where I do my patented scan of the room technique by flying the pointer everywhere. But the only thing that's clickable is this.
My hand closed on a long metal rod.
Alright.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
And now I have to run all the way back outside, so I'll just speed this bit up.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Throw the kid down there then. Oh shit, it's the guy!
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut.
Holy fuck, this guy's gonna kill me.
Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Because it's been several months since I actually played this game, I couldn't quite remember where the parcel fell down, which grate it went down, so I just check out the drain.
The drain was covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water.
That's poop water, Stoby boy. Stick your hands down there. Don't give yourself a hernia now.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Okay, never mind. Let's see if I can get down here somehow.
The trap door gave access to the cellar of the bar. It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping, It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
I don't know why I would need to jump down anyway. I can just access it by going back through the bar. And he automatically goes straight for the flashlight here.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trapdoor.
What on earth could it be? I have no idea.
It was Peagrim's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone.
Useless
As I held it
lapis.
aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, Maguire, I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
I just love that voice recording. They probably just got the voice actor to stand up the back of the office to do that.
It was a couple of paper sacks filled with trash.
Cool, I might find some dinner.
I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
And now that I can see this place, I can actually scan it properly for items. There's a mop, there's stuff on the shelf, sink.
It was the lever which locked the trap door.
Once again, because I like to be thorough, let's just check to see if it does anything.
I tried to pull the lever, but it wouldn't move with the trap door open. It was a bunch of cleaning materials.
Let's look closer.
I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use. It was a calendar with a faded photograph of a prize-winning carp.
A Magikarp, perhaps. And here's a transition to cover up the fact that I spent loads of time walking around trying to remember what to do.
It was a rusty faucet.
Don't just stand there, man! Turn that shit on!
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Poetically descriptive, but let's have a look at the items I collected.
It was the barman's flashlight. It was a large blue gemstone.
Now, as I recall, you need to get this towel wet.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Now I know what you're thinking. You're sitting there at home saying, "That's great, Spence, but what the hell's the point in getting that towel wet?" And well, if you hang on just a few minutes, you'll find out. And man, you would never guess what it's actually used for. But before that, let's go outside and talk to that little prick Maguire again, because I find him hilarious.
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want to know?
Want a closer look at the gem, Maguire?
No, I don't. Jewels is for girls. You'd better hide that, mister. What if the pixie comes back? You'll be in trouble then.
I don't believe in pixies. Underneath that costume is a psychotic killer.
Smart.
So what else is new I can ask him about?
What do you think of my flashlight?
It's a torch. That's what we call it on this side of the Atlantic.
You need to tell the barman that.
What do you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me.
Like a boss.
Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
That's right.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
And as I walk off to a newly undiscovered screen full of mystery and intrigue, I shall bid you farewell, and when we play again, we shall battle wild animals and discover what it is to be done with this mysterious damp towel.